Good morning, everybody. I'd like to start by thanking the Northern Beaches residents, of which obviously I am one. The response to the government's request has been extraordinary. Certainly the increases in the use of masks across the Northern Beaches has been very, very good. I would like to indicate, though, that across the whole of Greater Sydney, it would make a lot of sense for people to be wearing masks at the present time. Greater Sydney includes obviously the Sydney CBD, the Illawarra, Shoalhaven, the Central Coast, and of course the Nepean Blue Mountains. You will certainly, I appreciate there are some people who cannot wear masks for various health reasons, but certainly I'm asking, and the government is asking, all residents of the Greater Sydney area to wear masks at least for the next few days until we revisit this issue on Wednesday. But it may well be wise to wear those masks going through Christmas and New Year in the Greater Sydney area. Can I also just stress that there has been a lot of reports on the Northern Beaches effectively playing the blame game, blaming individuals who are considered to be people who may have brought the virus in. Can I just remind the community on the Northern Beaches, and indeed across New South Wales, that at any time, any of us could be vulnerable to this virus. It is an extremely dangerous virus. There is absolutely no evidence to indicate that any person deliberately, knowing they had the virus, came into the Northern Beaches. And of course, that's really disappointing, because people need to understand that it could be any one of us who has the virus. But if we take the necessary measures that we're advising, then hopefully we will all stay safe. I would say to my fellow Northern Beaches residents, don't play the blame game. Just listen to the orders that have been issued, and please stick with those orders. Effectively, stay at home unless you have any of the designated reasons. And of course, one of them is work, 2 is education, 3 is the health issues, and 4 is compassionate grounds. But if you can, stay at home. I also want to add to the broader community, and indeed I'd say that this applies right across New South Wales at the present time. If you can, avoid visiting any of your more vulnerable family or friends in aged care facilities, in facilities that provide accommodation and care for people with disabilities. Our most vulnerable need our greatest protection. So please make sure that you think about that. I know we all want to visit our family, we all want to visit our friends who are in aged care facilities and facilities where people who have disabilities may be living, but the best Christmas gift you can give them is to make it a phone call. Don't actually visit them for the present time until we get this issue sorted out. Finally, I just want to say that as of midnight tonight, there will be new orders that will be signed by me under the Public Health Act. They will reflect the government's advice. And that is that there should be maximums, clearly, of 300 in indoor facilities and churches, and or the 4 square metre rule will apply, so it may be less than 300. And of course, it will be crucial that those orders be followed. Singing and chanting. I have had so many requests in the last few months. The government has had so many requests asking to facilitate singing, and of course we want to do it. It's the season when we would all love to be singing, but I've just got to say, for the moment, it's probably one of the most dangerous exercises you can do, dancing and singing. And if you needed to be reminded of that, just watch the video from the Avalon RSL. When people were out enjoying themselves, unfortunately someone was amongst them who had the virus, and so many people have now got it. Hopefully that is a message to all of us, that singing, the aerosols that come out when we're singing, and dancing because we get so close to each other, it's a huge issue. So I'm just asking the community to stay on board with us, and I think that actually applies, it should apply to all of us no matter where we are. Whilst the orders that we made tonight will apply to Greater Sydney, I would say to folks right across New South Wales, take care, take caution, and if you can avoid the singing and avoid the dancing, do it, because that may well keep you and your family safe. Thank you.